Hey guys, welcome back. I've been meaning to shoot this video for a really long time, for months actually. It's my review of the Glossier products that I've purchased from, I want to say like the summer, so from like June I want to say. But if I sound a little weird, it's because I do have a cold right now, but I do have some tea right next to me that I am sipping on. I made chicken noodle soup last night, so that really helped. But yeah, so I don't have a ton of Glossier products, to be upfront. I think it's just products that I bought from a while ago that I meant to review, but I just never got around to it. I have, let's see, I have 7 products that I will be talking about today, but it's really just like stuff that I've tried that I wanted to let you guys know how I feel about it. So I think I'm gonna start with skincare first, and then I will jump into makeup. Let me start with the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. I like this a lot, but I don't think I love it. I think it's really nice if you have like sensitive skin and you want something really gentle. It's not great at removing makeup like it says it does. I think I still need, if I have like a heavy face of makeup on, I still like to go in either with like an oil cleanser or some like sort of micellar water beforehand to remove everything. But it is really nice for everyday use. So for that, I think it's really good, but I just don't think it cleans as deeply as I want it to for my face. But if you have sensitive skin, I do recommend it. So I have the Moisturizing Moon Mask. I bought it in the summer, and honestly I didn't love it in the summer because I think it was too heavy for me, but I've been using it recently in the winter and I love it. So it just comes like, it's really thick and creamy like this. It's almost like a moisturizer. Yeah, so it's almost like a moisturizer. What you do is you put it on like a really thick layer and you leave it on for 20 minutes, and you can kind of feel like the mask sort of like sinking into your face because you see it kind of disappearing on your face. And maybe we'll try to insert a clip here of me using it. So I am just using my Glossier Moisturizing Moon Mask to get ready. So it goes on really thick like this. Like as you can see, it goes on like really thick and white. You're supposed to apply a thick layer and leave it on for 20 minutes. So it doesn't sting the skin, but there's just like, or at least for me, there's a little bit of a tingly feeling, which it doesn't hurt or anything, but over time, I feel like the mask just like absorbs into the skin and it disappears, almost as if you're putting like a really thick moisturizer on. That's what it reminds me of, like if you put on a moisturizer and it disappears in half an hour. It's really, really nice once you wash it off. When you wash it off, it feels like it's really thick. So when you wash it off, it feels like it does take a little bit to get everything off, but it's really nice. It feels like really moisturized afterwards. I think that's why I didn't appreciate it in the summer, because my skin was already like really, I guess like humid from the weather. And I do really want to try their veggie mask, but I'll give that a shot when I run out of this. I want to get through this first. Alright, so I have 2 of their serums. I'll talk about the Super Glow first. Both of them are empties. I have not reordered them, but I'll talk about which one that I do plan to restock on. So I'm going to talk about the Super Glow first. This one is a vitamin C and magnesium serum. This one's very liquidy. I tried this, I think everything I tried in the summer, and I really liked it for the summer, but I think for the winter now, especially in Boston, it's not really gonna benefit me that much because I don't think it's really gonna help my skin retain any moisture, which is my main concern in the winter. I know from like other people's like reviews that it doesn't really do anything, but I don't think it reacted to my skin badly, and I do really like it. I feel like it just helps to like, but it's almost like a toner. I think that's what I'm gonna say about it. But along with those lines, I know other people also said that they're really small, and it's true. It's only 0.5 ounces, so you do go through them pretty quickly, unfortunately. But I do really like that they are pretty travel friendly. I do really like the packaging. I like that it's like, you know, like a dropper. But yeah, this one I think probably better in the summer. I don't think if you're looking for something very moisturizing or really like heavy duty, you're gonna really like the Super Glow. On the other hand, I really like the Super Balance. I remember trying this in the Glossier showroom in New York and trying it on my hand, and I immediately felt the results. So I got this one I'm out of this one too, but this one's like thicker. The Super Glow is more like, it's runny, it's watery. This one is more like a traditional serum. It's like a little bit thicker. You feel like you're getting a little bit more substance with this one, and it's a little bit more moisturizing. This is the one that I probably would repurchase once I run out of my other serums. Currently I'm using the Caudalie SOS one. That's the one I always return to in the winter. But this one I really like. I feel like it does help to like nourish the skin. I think this one, yeah, it's also to ease and soften tight, rough skin. So this one is for dry skin versus a Super Glow. You're using it more to like brighten your skin. So it makes sense that I would like this more right now, and then this one's more for the summer. All right, so we're gonna take a leap into makeup. I honestly don't have that many products. So I'm gonna start off with the one that I use the least, and I'll end on a high note. So I have the Glossier Stretch Concealer in the color medium. I know other like YouTubers and makeup like bloggers rave about this, but I've honestly like rarely used it. I don't think the color match is great for me. The concealer only has 3 colors, I believe. So I'm not sure if the dark would have been a better fit, but I didn't want to try it. I think it's good for like under eye, and I think it is really like light, and it does move around, doesn't feel patchy. I think if I were to use it, it'd really only be for my under eyes, because otherwise the color just isn't a good match for me. I normally just go back to the Nars, the Radiant Creamy Concealer or the Matte Concealer. It also helps that it's like a wider range. This one does feel really light though. It's almost like once you rub it on, it feels a little bit like oily, almost like a moisturizer, and it does blend in pretty well, so I feel like I can get away with it sometimes, but I don't think I can wear this one on more tan. So in the winter, I think I'll give this another shot and see if the color is a better match for me. But again, I didn't love the stretch concealer like everyone did, so I'm willing to give this another try when my skin's lighter now, but we'll see. I also have the Cloud Paint in the color Dusk. I think this is the one that the color that I keep seeing, because I think like everyone has it, and I bought it because I watch other YouTubers try it on their skin, and I think this is the one that I liked the most, and I love this. I'm so glad that I picked up this color. It's really like a nice peachy corally shade, and I really like liquid blushes for either winter or summertime, because it's just so easy to blend in, and if your skin's dry, I feel like it goes on without like getting really patchy, which can happen with powder blushes sometimes if your skin's already really dry. But this one, it almost like on my hand, it doesn't really blend to anything, so that's why I was hesitant about buying this, because I do have like you know, like I do have tan skin, so I was worried this wouldn't show up, but it's really beautiful. I am like excited to try out their other colors, so I think at some point when I do my next Glossier order, when I purchase a Super Bounce, I'll probably pick up another color. I highly recommend this. I wish they'd come up with more shades, so we'll see what happens. Really easy to layer with. Last but not least, it's my most used Glossier product of the items that I have. It's their highlighter in the color Quartz. So it's probably not a surprise, as I do love highlighter, and I do love how portable and easy this is to use. So it has that, you know, that little moisture center, and then the colors on the outside, and I just love like swiping it on, and then I feel like this is really easy to carry with me as well. To be honest, I find that like the Cloud Paint and this the highlighter are really easy to carry with, which makes it really nice if I'm like planning to go to an event after work. I could just carry this in my bag, or in one of their pink, you know, their famous pink bags to carry in, and just like swipe this on and just sort of like give some life to my face. But this is just like a beautiful color. I think this is like the medium of like the range that they have, because I have one that's more white, one that's a little bit more bronzy, and this one just sort of like, you know, like a classic champagne color, which I really like. It's really easy to use. I feel like Glossier as itself is just one of those brands where it's meant to be very effortless and you can keep sort of packing it on. Not that I recommend it, but you can sort of like pack on their makeup and it never really looks like you're doing too much. And that's what makes it easy to use in the morning when you're sort of in a rush and you just want to slap your face on and you don't have to worry about being too precise. That's what I love about it, especially when I'm having good skin days. I really like to highlight my skin with this. Yeah, so the highlighter I'll definitely repurchase if I ever run out. I would like to try, I think it's the Topaz, a bronze one, in the summer when I'm a bit more tan. But yeah, so that concludes my Glossier review. I know it wasn't very extensive and I know you've probably seen a million of these already, but I just figured I'd put in my review in there and let you know what I think of it. I do get pretty dry skin in the winter for reference, and I do have like combination skin. I do break out, but for the most part, like I don't think like any of these products irritated my skin. They're really gentle, but I just find that I need a little bit more like heavy duty stuff, especially when it comes to cleansing. The mask is great. I think this one I'll probably pass, but honestly the stuff that I would highly recommend are the Super Bounce serum, the moisturizing moon mask, the highlighter, and the cloud paint. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if I seem a little out of it today. I'm just like sort of like resting in bed and but I did really want to film this, and I'm sorry my voice is starting to give out. But I will see you in the next video. If I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Yeah, till next time. Bye.